Member for Moncrieff.
Thank you, Mr Speaker, and my question is to the Minister for Health. Will the Minister please outline to the House how the Morrison government is investing in mental health support, particularly for our youth, during the COVID-19 pandemic and beyond?
The Minister for Health.
Thanks very much, Mr Speaker, and I want to thank the member for Moncrieff for her commitment to youth mental health. In particular, she's been a great advocate and supporter for the Southport Headspace, along with all of the young people on the Gold Coast. We know the challenge of youth mental health is real and profound and significant. 1 in 4 young Australians in any one year face some form of mental health challenge. Over 400 beautiful young Australians took their lives in 2018, for which we have the confirmed figures. So last year, in 2019, this was one of the central features of the budget, with an over $500 million youth mental health package put forward by the Prime Minister and the Treasurer. Going in, however, to the pandemic, we knew that more needed to be done, that the challenges that were already there required additional investment. So as part of that, the first phase of what we did was a $1.1 billion investment in primary health. In particular, there was a $74 million investment in mental health with a significant focus on youth and children's support. Kids Helpline with $2 million, $6.75 million for the work of the Head to Health youth-focused website. All of these things have been helping to make a difference. More broadly, telehealth, with now over 14 million services, has been a prime deliverer of additional mental health support to young Australians and, in fact, to all Australians. The second phase of the mental health program through COVID had a particular youth mental health focus, an over $40 million program coupled with the pandemic mental health plan, and then that led into the third phase, which was the practical research focus, $20 million investment, but half of that on suicide prevention with youth as a fundamental part. But going forwards, we also have more work to do. It's something that every member of this House believes in and is passionate about. It's part of our fundamental responsibility. In that context, I'm delighted that in the last week we were able to announce an additional $24 million for Headspace to expand services in headspaces around the country. We currently provide approximately $120 million a year for Headspace, but this is to provide the additional services for young people in their teens and early 20s, for over 40 different headspaces, one of which I had the privilege of visiting was the Queanbeyan Headspace, where Tiana was there and able to talk about the way in which it's been able to transform her life and her experience, and the investment we're making there is similar to the investment we're making in over 40 headspaces. It's about hope and opportunity and recovery.